Hello, how are you? I hope you're good. If you are new, a massive welcome to my channel and to my weird but awesome family. And if you're not, then welcome back. I miss you every single day. As always, first of all, just let me know how you guys are and let me know down below. Bloody bagpipes. I have like no strength in me to fight you. I know that soonish the students are gonna have their exams at unis and colleges, so I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and taking enough breaks, because we all know what happens if you don't, and if you don't, then watch my mental health story. So question number one is, what am I currently reading? I am technically on Goodreads currently reading like quite a few books, but really I'm just focusing on Six of Crows, which is the book in a jar book. It's like the 12th or something. What day is it today? 12th of November, and throughout the whole of this month, if we don't include audiobooks, I've only read like 170 pages. All of them are from Six of Crows. This month is just a rough month. I swear to God, every time that I sit down to film these, something like shit hits me. So it always seems like I'm just moaning, but you know what? I'm an anxious and sometimes sort of depressed person, so you know, sometimes I just it is what it is. So yeah, I haven't read much this month, which is fine. I'm not stressed about that at all. Like, God knows I have other things more worthy of my stressing. But I did listen to an audiobook and I found that really interesting, and I'm still listening to it. It has some I don't know. You know what, you'll have to wait for the wrap up. But it's Talking Jack the Ripper. Go ahead, have an emergency while I'm filming. Point or question number two is your last purchase. My last purchase is actually is still to arrive today at some point. It was 50% off on Amazon, so of course I purchased the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, you know, the normal book with like actual beasts, because that's what I thought it's gonna be when I purchased the other one, but no, that one's just a script. So I wasn't too happy about that one, but I'm really excited to see this one because it's supposed to be so beautiful and it was 50% off. So that's like the main thing to take out of the story, but it's supposed to be arriving today, so hopefully well, but it's not here yet. Question number three is my last addition to my TBR, so let me open the Goodreads please. So my last addition was We by Yevgeny Zamyatin. This was one of the, well, this is still one of the January's Book in a Jar nominations. This is the post that the voting is still on Instagram. It's not the best post, guys, but it hasn't been the best week, so it's reflective of that. If you want to participate in voting for the Book in a Jar, go ahead and cast your vote in the comments of this photo. So far it looks like number 2 is winning, which is Slaughterhouse 5. I never read it. I know a lot of people read it at school or something. I didn't really thought that it was a children's book. I don't know. So just to read the first sentence of We in the book description section, it says, We tells the story of the minutely organized United States where all citizens are not individuals but only he numbers or she numbers existing in identical glass apartments with every action regulated by the table of hours. It just sounds like quite interesting, and it's also been banned from somewhere because I found it on the ban list from Waterstones, which is, by the way, the theme for this selection is banned books. Number 4 is positive thing that happened from between the last chicken and this one. I know I keep like always talking about this, but this is like my main thing other than YouTube and Instagram that I work on, is I got to share my new candle project, which is like a jar candle and a tin candle, and it's called the companion set. So the main character is a jar candle and then the smaller tin candle is the pet. And I am very excited for that project myself. I had so much fun creating it because it just it's cute and I really appreciate the pets and everything, so I'm really excited about that. And I got to share it because my labels finally came, and anyway, I was supposed to sort of make more candles, but I'm not feeling very well, so I wasn't, but hopefully tomorrow. And I'm sure there were other positive things that I just can't really think of. Number 5 is things you're looking forward to, and this is actually really easy for once because Jade from Rebeka Reads is actually coming to visit me at the end of this month, and I am so excited and I'm so looking forward to it. This is gonna be the first time of us actually meeting, and Jade is the person that I've known before Bookstagram, but still through internet because we had sort of like lifestyle makeup blogs, and that's how we met, and then we sort of together went onto this booktube and bookstagram adventure, and it's just like, she's one of my best friends that I found through here, and just one of my best friends in general, and I'm just so excited to see her, and yay! As I said, I'm sort of like stressed because my own health was not the best, and I'm gonna have a lot of visits to the doctors to try and see what's causing this whole shenanigans and whatever, but I'm mostly stressed now because of Momo, because Momo has not been really well this previous week, but it wasn't anything like really serious, so we just sort of thought that waited for it to go away. But today it was like shouting in pain, and we don't know what is up, but it's very stressful because if you have pets and you know something happens to your pets, you get really stressed, and I am very easily stressed out when it comes to my pets because I just want to help them, and if I can't help it, I feel like stressed and useless because, you know, I can't help them. And so I'm gonna try and get a vet's appointment tomorrow, so take him there. But Logan's also working in a different city next week, so I'm gonna be alone, which stresses me out just so much more because I'm not the greatest at dealing with this alone. So I'm not looking forward to that, but hopefully by the time this goes up, Momo is gonna be diagnosed and better. I don't know what it is. I think it also has some sort of digestive thing. It's not acting like Momo, and that's the saddest part. Anyway, moving on to some more upbeat things. Number 6 is YouTube shoutouts. So first of all, I need to mention AJ sort of started talking because he commented on my videos, and we started talking on Instagram, and he's just such a wonderful human being. I absolutely love our conversations. He's so genuine and open, and like we never struggle for things to talk about. We just sort of chat, and you know, it just clicked. I remember him commenting that he's gonna start his YouTube channel, and obviously the stalker that I am, I made sure to like be there at the second that he uploads, and he actually officially started his YouTube adventure. And I think that because he's such a brilliant and wonderful and such a nice person, that everyone really should at least check it out and see if it's something they would want to follow and subscribe to, you know, I'm just saying. He just has this good heart, and you can tell it, that he just has such a good heart. Speaking of Instagram, one of my friends from Instagram also started her YouTube channel this month, and that is Esther from Queen of Fantasy. So I'm also gonna leave, I'm leaving links to everybody who I mentioned down below, by the way. So I'm also gonna leave her link, and she is a very nice person, and she just deserves all the love in the world. And she also writes, so you know, NaNoWriMo and whatnot is you know, relevant. And thirdly, I know I've mentioned this guy before in one of my mid-month check-ins, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was one of the first ones, so it's like ages ago, like a year now or something. So I thought it was like I'm overdue to mention this again, and of course I'm talking about Cam from Wolf of Publishing. I wanted also to mention this because he's doing a campaign for Movember where he's raising money for a very important cause, helping prevent suicide, especially in males, and I think it's just a very wonderful message and very wonderful cause, and I'm linking his channel down below, and the video that I'm talking about is called The Most Important Shave. You know, other than that, he also has wonderful videos about books, and he's absolutely hilarious, and I'm just very glad to call him a friend. Now moving on to some Instagram shoutouts. So first off, we have Rebeka Reads, and I just absolutely love the feed and the rustic feel to it, and it's very autumnal and it's quite dark, and I'm just really feeling it. It just has this like cozy thing that I'm all about now, especially when I'm all stressed and I just want to look at the cozy things that seem calming and dark. It just feels like welcoming, you know, when you have a migraine and you just want to look at something dark. Granted, you shouldn't be looking at your phone, but that's beside the point. Next thing is an absolute godsend to me, and it's called Books Beauty Barks. It's a bookish account, but it has a doggo who's a husky, and I just can't handle it. And it's just so bloody adorable and just everything I want in my life, and I feel like more people should be following that. Look at that little doggo. I don't know if you can see it, but look at it. I just want it to be mine. And then to another one, a really autumnal and absolutely beautiful account is Book Sundays. I think the color scheme and the warmth of it is just, it's so beautiful to look at, and I just absolutely love everything about this account. It's just absolutely wonderful. I mean, just pumpkins galore, guys. So that really sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I almost went and apologized for me being tired and, you know, like a little bit but then I remembered, no, you know, that's not something I should have to apologize for, and I know you guys are gonna be like, you don't need to apologize for this, which is right, so I'm not sorry. Ta-da! Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon. Bye!